Friends, have you ever wondered why some people manage to attract success and prosperity with seemingly little effort? Today, I'm going to reveal an unusual secret related to spiritual practices that, as it turns out, can influence our income and careers far more than we usually imagine. Get ready to learn something special, because in this episode, I will reveal the true power of inner balance, capable of leading you to financial freedom and well-being. I assure you, you will be amazed at how deep the connection is between our inner world and the real material world. Be sure to watch this video until the end so you don't miss the most important part, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. There are even more incredible discoveries ahead. Imagine your life as a vast field where every action or even thought you sow returns to you multiplied many times over. Spiritual practices act like fertilizer on this field, helping the seeds of your development sprout faster and yield a generous harvest. It all begins with simply observing your own thoughts and actions. As soon as we become aware of our inner contradictions, our fears and doubts, we gain the ability to transform them into creative energy. This isn't magic in some fairy tale sense. Rather, it's a subtle link between our internal focus and external circumstances. Many people believe that spirituality and money are incompatible. They think that if a person is into meditation or prayer, they must renounce the material world. In reality, spirituality does not require us to be poor. On the contrary, when we are in harmony with ourselves, we gain mental clarity that helps us make wise decisions and overcome difficulties that once seemed insurmountable. History knows plenty of examples of successful entrepreneurs who devoted time to meditation and self-discovery, achieving better business results than their competitors, who constantly battled stress and anxiety. Take one of my acquaintances, for example. He worked for years in a tough position, but constantly felt burned out and even lost faith in his own abilities. One day, by chance, he came across a book about the Buddhist approach to life. I won't say he instantly turned into an enlightened yogi, but the sense of calm that regular breathing exercises brought him revealed talents he had never suspected. He learned to handle his workload more calmly, and his panic attacks before meetings disappeared. As a result, he started getting promotions and a higher salary. When I asked him what had been the decisive factor, he said, "My mind stopped being my enemy." There are countless such stories. Take a look at world-famous martial arts masters. In addition to physical strength and impeccable technique, they all have a profound spiritual practice. For example, in traditional Kung Fu, every movement originates from within, from a certain state of mind. Body and mind act as one, which not only gives mastery in combat, but also a special composure in life. And composure and inner discipline directly affect how confidently we move toward our goals, including financial ones. When a person no longer wastes energy on worries and scattered thoughts, they channel it into creation and a strategy for success. To understand how exactly spiritual practices work on a material level, let's break down a few key approaches. First, there's mindfulness, the ability to remain in the present moment, not getting lost in concerns about the past or future. The higher your level of mindfulness, the clearer you see situations, people, and opportunities. Imagine you are walking along a road lined with hidden paths leading to fascinating places. If you're rushing, looking only at your feet, you'll miss these paths. But if you remain calm and observant, you'll notice the hints that fate gives and be able to choose the path that leads you to your goals most effectively. Second, meditative techniques expand our consciousness, allowing us to step beyond routine and see deeper layers of reality. When we practice meditation, we seem to focus on our own thoughts, feelings, and sensations. In the process, ideas emerge that in the daily hustle often go unnoticed. These ideas can be about a new business project, a creative breakthrough, or a solution to a complicated financial problem. Over time, meditation trains our attention, teaching us to maintain concentration on important goals. And the ability to hold focus for a long time is one of the key skills for achieving success. Third, the practice of gratitude and positive affirmations. The spiritual path doesn't imply blind optimism, but it does teach us to find lessons and hidden opportunities even in challenging situations. Imagine every obstacle you face is not a blockade, but a kind of test that helps you become stronger. When we shift our perspective and notice not only the negative but also the positive, a powerful creative energy is born within us. Thanks to this, people often move away from constantly criticizing themselves and those around them toward constructive actions, improved relationships, and support from others. There is yet another important aspect, the law of attraction, but not in the shallow sense of just visualize and money will fall from the sky, but in a deeper sense. Your internal state determines what kind of wave you emit to the outside world. If you are confident, find joy in developing yourself and see the value in your work, people and circumstances start to respond to you. Like attracts like, so the positive energy emanating from your spirit can open doors that were previously locked. A key example is the famous entrepreneur and philanthropist John Templeton. He was considered one of the most insightful investors of the 20th century. From his youth, he practiced prayer and reflection on sacred texts, viewing it as the foundation of harmony in his affairs. When everyone else panicked, he stayed calm and saw opportunities where others saw only threats. The result: he multiplied his capital many times over while remaining a man of deep faith and generously giving to charity. This is how spirituality coexists with material prosperity. Of course, we shouldn't reduce everything to the idea that spiritual practice automatically brings wealth. We must remember that taking action is also crucial. Setting goals, making plans, continuous learning, and hard work. But spirituality provides that inner fuel that helps us not to give up, to overcome failures and maintain confidence when it feels like everything is going wrong. Combined with wise planning and persistence, this yields impressive results. Many people who have discovered the path of self-knowledge note not only an increase in their income, but also an overall improvement in their quality of life. Anxiety decreases, inner emptiness disappears, replaced by a sense of fulfillment and inspiration. This affects every sphere: relationships with loved ones, career, hobbies. After all, success isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's also about being able to greet each new day with joy, accepting all the gifts of the world with gratitude. And spiritual practices help us notice those gifts. Summing up, when our consciousness is freed from unnecessary fears and restraints, we start acting from a state of confidence and wholeness. Then any of our projects, ideas, or endeavors, based on genuine values, gain extra strength. Imagine you are shooting an arrow. If your bow is sturdy and your hand is steady, the arrow will fly straight to the target. Likewise, spirituality strengthens your bow, your psychological, emotional, and mental foundation. And this isn't just fantasy. It's the experience of millions who have achieved success thanks to inner harmony. You can experience these subtleties in practice. Even if you have never meditated before, just start with 1 minute of silence a day. Light a candle or play some quiet music. Close your eyes and try to feel your breathing. At first, your thoughts will wander anywhere, but over time you'll learn to hold your attention. and it will become an enjoyable habit. Also, try writing down at least 3 things each morning that you are grateful for. These exercises may seem trivial, but they literally reboot your thinking, helping you see the world with a fresh perspective. That means you begin to notice opportunities where you used to pass them by. As a result, when you combine internal work, meditation, mindfulness, gratitude, with external actions, learning, skill building, hard work, a synergy forms that can overcome any barrier. And that is exactly what we are talking about today. Spiritual practice is not a museum exhibit and not a religious dogma, but a living tool to improve your life. Right here, right now, step by step, you can tune your mind to the wave of success, finding balance between the material world and the depths of your own soul. Friends, our journey into the world of spiritual practices and material success is drawing to a close. But we have only slightly lifted the curtain on the priceless truth that lies in the depths of each of us. If you enjoyed it and are ready for new insights, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel. This is the best way to show that you're truly interested. Plus, feel free to leave a comment and share your own thoughts. Maybe your words will inspire someone else to change their life for the better. And now, pay attention. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will definitely release a video on how to calculate your financial code using numerology and make your boldest dreams come true. Don't miss the chance to open a new page of your destiny. This is only the beginning.